Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today. And today we're talking about the Houston Texans potentially signing Pro Bowler safety Justin Simmons. Man, I got to think Kay Adams, former host of Good Morning Football, who now has her own show. I mean, now because of her, you've got, this. You've got these two great safeties that are both great players, both Pro Bowlers. And sure, they haven't played this season, but because of her show, because of Kay Adams' show, you now know, if you're Nick Cassero and D'Amico Ryans, you've got two safeties, Justin Simmons and Tyrann Mathieu, who would happily play for this defense. Justin Simmons, I think Tyrann Mathieu, I don't know if I take Tyrann Mathieu seriously because he retired, but he did say he would come out of retirement for the Texans. Now, Justin Simmons, I take this one a little more seriously than I do Tyrann Mathieu because Justin Simmons is not retired yet, and he spoke a lot about potentially playing for D'Amico Ryans. He said that he's very close with Kareem Jackson, who had two stints with this Houston Texans defense. Those might not remember this. Kareem Jackson returned to the Texans a couple years ago, not last year, but in 2023, in that first season that D'Amico Ryans was the Texans head coach. And, of course, Kareem Jackson and Justin Simmons were teammates in Denver. And Simmons on the Kay Adams show said that these, those two guys are really close. Him and Jackson are very close with each other. And he told Kareem Jackson told Simmons that he'd love it, with D'Amico Ryans, because Jackson did play. It was only 2 games in 2023 he played for the Texans. But was on the roster for the playoffs as well. So he only played 3 total games for the Texans when he returned to Houston, but he was around the team and D'Amico Ryans, and he did tell Justin Simmons that he'd love it, and Justin Simmons said he'd love to play for the Texans, their defense, and play for a guy like D'Amico Ryans. So just knowing that, I feel like if you're D'Amico Ryans and you're Nick Cassero, general manager of the Houston Texans, you hear that, on the Kay Adams show. How do you've got to approach this. You get a guy like Justin Simmons on your team. I would sign him immediately because there is no one like Justin Simmons in the NFL that has had interception success against one of the best quarterbacks to ever play this game in Patrick Mahomes like Justin Simmons has. Justin has been very successful of being able to intercept Patrick Mahomes in his career, and that's been one of the hardest challenges Patrick Mahomes has dealt with in his career, facing, someone that could, no one has intercepted Mahomes as much as Simmons has. 32 interceptions in 9 seasons for Simmons. 16 games, 16 starts last year with 2 interceptions for Atlanta. He had in 2023 was a Pro Bowler, 3 picks, 39 yards returned, 1 fumble recovery, 1 sack, 70 tackles for the Denver defense, being a Pro Bowler. He was also a Pro Bowler in 2020 as well. So I think he'd be a great addition for this defense. This defense already has a lot of great defensive players in the secondary, but this would just make them even better, and I think it'd be a great addition. But if you're the Texans, I don't think you should be wasting any time hearing, that. Hearing that you've got a guy like Justin Simmons who's had a great career interested in playing for your team, I think that the Texans should jump for this, against, especially coming up against the Chiefs this Sunday. I mean, I don't know if the Texans would sign him this quick, but I'm looking at the fact that Justin Simmons has picked off Patrick Mahomes 6 times, and there's nobody that has done that much. He has intercepted him in 4 straight games. This is more than any other player has recorded against Mahomes. So knowing that, Texans, and now you're hearing this, the Texans should sign him right now. I don't think they will, but I think this would be a great addition regardless whether you sign him before the Chiefs game or after the Chiefs game. Do the Texans end up doing this? I don't know. But again, you have a player like Justin Simmons that's interested in your team. Obviously, you have talent in the safety room already. You've got Jalen Petre. You've got Kalen Bullock. I am a little concerned about Jalen Petre because he's coming back from a 3-game, absence where, he had a concussion. And last game he was back out there, but he had a hard cap on, or whatever they call it. guardian cap on. So, we still don't know if Jimmy Ward's going to return. So I'd like the Texans to bring in one of the guys that, two of the really talented safeties that have said they are interested in this team, Tyrann Mathieu or Justin Simmons. One of these guys have had a lot of success against the Chiefs, and the other guy has had a lot of success with the Chiefs in Tyrann Mathieu and Justin Simmons. But you guys give me your thoughts on the potential signing for the Texans in the comment section, and peace out.